Okay, you all, in this video, we're gonna learn how to drape. Hopefully you already know how, but if not, there's two different types of drapes that you would do. I've got my two different types of capes here. You can tell that this one's kind of a plastic one. This one's kind of a nylon one. My plastic one I'm gonna use for anytime I'm gonna do a shampoo or a chemical service. And then my nylon, anytime I'm gonna do maybe a hairstyle or a haircut, something that might not need to get wet. So I'm gonna start with my chemical draping first. And I'm always gonna wanna do a towel, cape, towel. So first of all, let me get my client's hair out of the way. So you will need a clip to just clip that out of the way. You're going to take your towel, and I'm going to start from the back, and I'm gonna bring it to the front, wrap that around. Now, if you have a real client, you don't have to worry about the towel falling off, but for her, I'm just gonna tuck it in there. I'm gonna undo my cape. It would be nice if this was a cape. Give me a second. Okay, so I got my cape. This is my chemical cape, a nice plastic one. Okay, they come in all different kinds of sorts, and I'll go ahead and put that on my client, and then I'm going to follow up with a second towel. If you are one that maybe you don't want to get your client wet, then you can go ahead and do the same kind of draping if you're going to be shampooing. But mainly we do this for chemical. I'll take a clip and just clip her in the front, and now she is set to go. Some people will do the clip in the back. Reason I personally don't like to do that is just because it's going to create a lot of bulkiness in the back. And if you need to do color or work in the back, you're going to have a big clip back there. So you don't want to necessarily move that. So towel, cape, towel for a chemical service. Okay. Now, if I'm doing a haircut, I don't need extra capes or anything like that. I'm going to need something simple with a different kind of draping. So for a cutting cape, again, I'm going to just pick the client's hair up out of the way. Anytime I'm going to drape her, just so it's not in my way, I'm going to use a neck strip to tie it around. And I'll just go around the neck and, you know, just kind of tie it in the back. This is how I do it. Now, if I've got somebody that maybe the neck strip isn't as big or their neck is bigger than the neck strip, these neck strips stretch. So I might just hold it on there, and you can see how it's kind of stretching out. And so you'll stretch out that neck strip, and then you'll just tie it in the back. Okay. I stretch it out so you got a lot. And then I'm going to use my nylon cape. Now, I will say this, that when you are draping somebody, the main objective as well to keep in mind is to, when you're draping, to not have the drape touch the skin. So when you put that on there, you're going to make sure that it's right on the neck strip or towel, whichever you're going to use, and then you will do your draping. Okay, and now my client is ready for her service. Okay.